This changes everything.
Over the last couple of years, I have been on a mission to use a can of chickpeas to change everything, and today is no different. We're going to be using a can of chickpeas to make one of my favorite breakfast staples.
Chickpea porridge, chickpea oatmeal, chickpea... I don't know what you would call it. I know that it's really good. Okay, before we jump into the chickpea porridge, I wanted to show you that there's actually quite a few ways of making this pretty incredible breakfast. First, you don't need chickpeas. For the first porridge, we're gonna be making a pinto bean porridge. And there's also a bunch of different methods that you can use to make this. So for this first one, we just need some pinto beans and unsweetened coconut milk. This kind, in the can. So to get started, all we're gonna do is just open up our pinto beans, drain them, and rinse them. You're gonna rinse them pretty good. I'm gonna toss them into a pan, cover it with cold water. Just make sure there's enough water to cover the bean. Give it a little pinch of salt, and then bring them to a boil and then turn down the heat. Now we're just gonna let these gently boil while stirring and simmering until the beans start to break down. You can keep adding water as needed, but essentially we wanna get the beans incredibly soft. So after about 10 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and add in our flavors. I'm gonna make this an apple, cinnamon, maple flavor porridge. So we're just gonna chop up an apple. We're gonna use most of a whole apple here. I'd probably say 3/4 of the apple. Cube it up into whatever cube size you like. We're gonna toss that in along with about a tablespoon and a half of maple syrup and a half teaspoon of cinnamon. We're gonna let that cook down in the water for just maybe another 10 minutes, which is plenty of time for today's sponsor. You've heard me talking about Miracle Made bed sheets for well over a year now. You know the spiel. If you wake up too hot or too cold, I highly recommend you check out Miracle Made's bed sheets. Well, over the years, I've been telling you about how great of sleep I've been getting on my Miracle Made bed sheets, but now I can actually track that, and I can confidently say that not only do I feel like I am sleeping better, I am sleeping better. I was able to up my sleep score just by swapping out my sheets to Miracle Made bed sheets. Miracle Made sheets are inspired by NASA and use a silver-infused fabric that are temperature regulating, so you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. And the infused silver actually helps prevent up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, so your sheets feel cleaner and fresher up to 3 times longer. They are luxuriously comfortable. They feel nice, if not nicer than sheets used by some 5-star hotels, without the high price tag of other luxury brands. So gang, it is time to upgrade your sleep. Go to trymiracle.com/SauceStache to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you could save over 40%. And if you use promo code SauceStache at checkout, you're gonna get a free 3-piece towel set and an extra 20%. And Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you're not satisfied, you'll get a full refund. So upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/SauceStache and use code SauceStache to get your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/SauceStache to treat yourself. Miracle Made, thank you for sponsoring today's video and for getting me the most incredible night of sleep. So now we're back, the apples are soft, everything looks good. Let's cream this up a little bit with that coconut milk. I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of coconut milk, that's all we need. Let that cook down for just another few minutes, and we are done. We have our creamy apple, cinnamon, maple bean porridge. This stuff is phenomenal. No one would know that it's beans. I mean, I guess you can kind of see some beans in here, but I mean, what an incredibly simple recipe. This is beans and apple, which sounds crazy, but this is delicious. Really hot right now. Really, really hot. I'm saying like this is really good. This is not just like some sort of like porridge replacement or oatmeal replacement. This is phenomenal. It's different, has a very similar feel to porridge. It's warm, it's filling, it has like all of those porridge kind of elements, except it's a lot higher usable protein. The amino acid profile in this is incredible, along with a lot more fiber than oats, steadier blood sugar, and a heck of a lot of gut boosting benefits. Now, the one thing I want to be clear on is I am not saying that oatmeal is bad or oat porridge or any sort of like grain-based porridge is bad. It's not what I'm saying. I like it. I still have it constantly. I do oatmeal before a lot of my long runs and stuff. This is just another alternative that's kind of phenomenal. Like, I think people are missing the boat on this one. So this one with the pinto beans has around 20 grams of protein. Comes out really good. Let's make our chickpea bowl, which is gonna have maybe a little bit more, probably around 25, 26 grams of protein. We're also gonna get a little bit more fiber. So let me show you that. And I think you're gonna really be interested in this one. This is 1 can of chickpeas is changing your porridge. So let's get started on that one. First things first, we need a can of chickpeas. Now I'm gonna drain the chickpeas, rinse them off, make sure they're nice and rinsed off, toss them into a pot, and then we're gonna add around a cup of soy milk. We're not doing water with this one. We're going straight for the cream. We want this to be very creamy. This is also gonna really up the protein. Now, along with the cup of soy milk, right off the bat, we're gonna add in our sugar, which is going to be dates. We're gonna use about 4 dates. I'm gonna chop them up, toss them in, and let this all cook down. Really slow. Bring it up to a simmer, then let it cook down while you're constantly stirring. Boom, and this one comes out super creamy. You just have to constantly stir, breaking down the soft chickpeas. I added a little extra water in the end, maybe about not even a quarter cup. Now this one's just plain, but right off the bat, it's really good. It's nice and sweet, it's thick, it's rich, it has that kind of like porridge consistency, but also a little bit different. Same thing, super high in protein. When I originally said like 26, 27 grams, I was a little off. I did the full calculations on this. This one's 31 grams of protein. I'm just gonna add a little frozen fruit. I'm gonna throw some frozen mixed berries in here. So let's see what Monica has to say.
All right.
Okay, baby. I'm so curious what you think about this, because I know you're not like a big oatmeal fan, right? Mm-hmm. So this is gonna be a little bit different for Monica, but I just wanna see what you think. Cheers.
Cheers. It's pretty good.
Right?
Mm-hmm. It tastes like oatmeal.
It really, I mean, it really does.
Very close.
Yeah, I mean, give it your little rundown.
Okay. Let me have another bite here. I can only take so much because the texture. It just tastes like oatmeal. Like, I know it's chickpeas, but the little like chickpea skins and pieces actually have the like oatmeal piece flavor and feel and texture to it.
Yeah.
The whole flavor of it tastes like oatmeal. And then the little frozen pieces of fruit that kind of like unfreeze as you put in here, it just gives it a nice like gentle, subtle sweetness that just mixes in perfectly.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, when I first started doing this recipe, I was like, this is genius. And then I looked and I was like, oh, like bean porridge is a thing.
Oh.
I don't know if chickpea porridge specifically is a thing. And I didn't see anybody doing this, but like when I first kind of started testing and like messing around with this, I was like, man, this is way better than I even expected it to be.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm. And again, like I said, way higher in more usable protein. Mm-hmm. Like oatmeal has protein in it, but it's not like super usable. And oatmeal does have fiber. It is a good source of fiber, but this has a lot more fiber. I think if you try this, you're gonna be surprised.
It's delicious.
Yeah, really good. Well, there we go.
Yay.
Chickpea, oatmeal.